Welcome to Coruzant Technologies, home of the Digital Executive Podcast. Welcome to the Digital Executive. Today's guest is Paulina Walkowiak. Paulina Walkowiak is the CEO and co-founder of CUX.io, the digital experience analytics tool providing real-time insights into user perspective and what you can do to improve their experience. She helps companies translate knowledge about users into specific business decisions. She supports enterprises in data-driven transformations and developing analytical strategies. She's worked, among others, with Warner Brothers, Discovery, T-Mobile, PZU, Rossmann Credit, Agricole, EFL. Paulina is a TEDx speaker, academic lecturer, strong woman in IT, winner of the ranking of 50 most creative people in business. As a mom of two, she proudly calls herself mompreneur. Well, good afternoon, Paulina. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Brian. Thanks for having me. Thanks for the invitation.
You're very, very welcome. And thank you for making the time. I know you do a lot of travel. You've originally from Poland and now you're in Spain and just a wonderful globetrotter. We love to talk to people from all over the world. So thank you again. And Paulina, you've got quite the career in research data as a lecturer. You're an entrepreneur and now the co-founder and CEO of CUX.io. Could you share with our audience the secret to your career growth and what inspires you?
Yeah, thank you for that question. When you put it this way, it seems like I really do a lot. And like for my everyday work and life, sometimes I forget how much I do. So if it comes to the inspirations and the trigger to do more and more, I guess it's like I consider my life as it is a game, like we have this map and we can see the part of it and the rest it's not clear and you have to uncover the new levels, new perspectives, new parts of this. So for me, that's something that really is exciting and that makes me want it more and more. So I'm discovering new fields, learning new stuff and having this opportunity to connect more and more dots together. Yeah. So yeah, life is like a game.
That's awesome. Keeping it fun. But I love that when people find their passion or their bliss, their purpose, things are much different. So thank you. And Paulina, on this podcast, we talk a lot about consumer behavior, the customer experience, predictive analytics. Since your platform is the first ever UX automation tool that detects behavioral patterns within digital products, could you share with us your platform's use of machine learning for predictive qualitative analysis, helping companies save time and maintain sales growth by predicting which customer behavior will inhibit conversion?
Sure. Yeah, so we use machine learning algorithms on a few different levels. The most important from our client's perspective, is to detect the behavioral patterns in their users' behaviors during their journeys. So our algorithms work in this way where they are checking what the typical user journey, what the typical behaviors on user side from our clients. And then they are combining together all similar patterns, like some indicators we've done the research. We had the whole R&D phase when we detected that there are some behaviors that can implicate the frustration from the user perspective. So, for example, if people are clicking very fast in some button or some place on some spot on your website, which is not clickable, or after clicking, the page loads too slowly, we classified it as rage clicks, and we are showing that here can be potential problems because people seems to be frustrated. After the frustration from the rage clicking, sometimes it comes also rage key pressing, which we can also detect. And this rage and the frustration can grow. So we are trying to help our customers to detect it as soon as possible and to find the solutions that will help them to avoid that in the future. We also spot some behaviors that can show us that people are lost on the website, like chaotic scrolling, for example, or chaotic movements with their mouse or touchpads. That's something that also will help a lot with building maybe a new information architecture or just simply optimizing the user journey. So that's the first level. Now, second level, it's also pre-analyzing the data. So our algorithms are just translating the events that usually we are measuring with the analytical tools and translate it into the business goals. So you can see how people behave in terms of the particular journey that is supposed to finish or be ended with a conversion. And if it's not, then you will get an alert sent to your email address and with the information that where the potential problems are spotted, where we detected them. And the best thing is, I guess, that you don't have to dig into the data. You don't have to analyze a lot of the data. You are able to avoid some kind of data spam. You can just focus on the solution because you will have there right away on our dashboard that there is some problem and you will see how is this problem represented, what exactly happened on the website, and then you can focus on the solution. And the third solution we are currently working on is to use the artificial intelligence for assistance to our customers. So for a few years now, we are helping our clients to understand data better, to give them our expertise in this consultancy way, let's say. And right now, all this knowledge we have, we are translating for our AI Ocado concierge, which will be the assistant for all the analytical purposes. Yeah, so there's the explanation in here. It's hard to do this in a short way, but I guess it was clear. I hope it was clear.
Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate you sharing what you're doing to improve that customer experience. Again, it's all about that user experience at the end of the day. And we've all been there. So thank you. And Paulina, your company has received several awards, including ranking first among European product analytics software and third in the session replay tools, TechCrunch top picks in the CRM enterprise category, and many others. Can you tell us why your platform stands out from your competition?
Sure. So to put it in a short way, let's say it's our expertise and the quality of the analytics we provide, I guess. I really like to quote our customers who really often say that with other similar tools, it's like the trend on the market is to have them installed, to have them on the website. But very often, no one inside the company really knows how to use the tools. And with CUX, the process we designed allows them to use the tool. So they are really engaged. They really starting our cooperation, they also start to use the insights in a business way. And that's something that really market is lacking. So I guess that's our superpower in here, that we use our expertise, that we support them, that we don't need to spend a lot of time for the tool setup or configuration. We don't have to engage developers into this first steps of using CUX. We just use all our time with our customer and all our knowledge to onboard them pretty well, to allow them to use the data properly, correctly, to make this available for every specialist within the company, even if he doesn't or she, if they don't have the analytical skills. So yeah, working on that means that people see the value. People start to use the tool more and more often because they can see the benefits, and the benefits are counted in like millions of euros yearly. So that's something huge. And I guess that stands us out from our competitors.
That's awesome. And you're right. It's been the age-old problem of having a bottleneck within the company. You have one user that knows everything, and maybe that person is a developer, but it's always a bottleneck. And at the end of the day, the data is the end user or the customer's data, not the developers' data. And so we need to be able to allow people to get to their own data very easily and efficiently. So thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
Really excited about your platform.
Yeah, the data democratization problem is huge, I guess. And especially now when we have like the layoffs recently and staff shortage, companies have to find a new solution that will really allow them to use the data in a really proper way. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And Paulina, last question of the day. You're obviously leveraging some new and emerging tech in your business. Is there anything you might be able to share with us today?
I'm sure we are currently working on a new technology that will allow our customers to analyze not only the web application, but also mobile application. And I know that this topic is huge and the need is even bigger on the market. So that's why we decided we were avoiding this topic for a long time. But in the end, we decided to try and bring and develop something new for our customers so they will understand this whole omni-channel user journey. So the mobile analytics are coming into life, and we will be able to show something in this field, I guess, in the end of first quarter of 2024. So that's something that we definitely work on. And also I mentioned before our AI Avocado concierge. So in here we are still working and developing new stuff. We know that the costs are decreasing in terms of this AI assistance. So we are looking into that field and trying to optimize our costs as well. Yeah, so AI and mobile app applications. Yep.
Love that. Thank you. And we're certainly looking forward to seeing the rollout of that particular product of yours. And we'll probably have to have you on the podcast for that.
Will be great. Yeah, I'm looking forward.
Yep. That's awesome. And Paulina, it was such a pleasure having you on today. And I look forward to speaking with you real soon.
Thank you. Thank you, Brian. It was my pleasure as well. See you or talk to you soon.
Bye for now.